Well, welcome back to Midday Naked Bible Study with Jerry. Uh, Yesterday and in the next couple of days, we're talking about prophecy and kind of pointing out where prophecy is being fulfilled in the New Testament that was prophesied in the Old Testament. And as we've been through the normal Bible study, I've been reading through the book of Matthew and bringing up often how Jesus was fulfilling prophecy, but we didn't go back and look at that kind of detail. So that's what we're doing here. So if you would turn to Isaiah 35 and verse 6. So yesterday we talked about how the blind, their eyes would be open, they'd be able to see. Today we're talking about the Messiah healing the lame. So again, Isaiah 35, verse 6. Then shall the lame man leap as a hart or a deer, and the tongue of the dumb saying, from the wilderness shall waters break out in streams in the desert. So we kind of talked about this yesterday, but focusing on different parts of that. So if you would turn with me to, gotta turn these pages carefully, Matthew 11:5. In Matthew 11:5, the blind receiveth their sight, and the lame walk. This is just to give a little context here. Verse 4, I'll start there. Jesus answered and said unto them, go and show John, that's John the Baptist, again those things which ye do hear and see. Verse 5, the blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear, the dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached to them. Let's see if we turn to Matthew 15, 30 and 31. So Matthew 30 and 31. And great multitudes came unto him, having with them those that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, and cast them down at Jesus' feet, and he healed them. Insomuch that the multitude wondered when they saw the dumb to speak, and the maimed to be whole, the lame to walk, and the blind to see, and they glorified the God of Israel. Keeping in mind, my nose. Keeping in mind, the book of Isaiah was written about 700 years prior to the Gospels being written. So just gives you an idea. And if you would turn with me to John 5, and we're going to read verse 1 through 9. So in John 5, starting in verse 1, after this there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folks, of blind, withered, waiting for the moving of the waters. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. And whosoever then first, after the troubling of the waters, stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he asked unto him, wilt thou be made whole? And the impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool, but I am coming, But when I am coming, yes, another steppeth down before me. Jesus said unto him, Rise and take up thy bed and walk. And immediately the man was made whole and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. So there you go. This is prophecy of Jesus healing the lame. Tomorrow we'll take a look at healing the deaf and the mute. Take care. Love you. Have a great day.